Director Nicholas Winding Refn taught Ryan Gosling what it means to drive. He helped Tom Hardy get the role of Bane with the movie Bronson. And now let's see what he will do for Ellie Fanning with the movie Neon Demon. Neon Demon, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn, the man that directed Bronson, Drive, and Only God Forgives. This movie stars Ellie Fanning as Jessie. She is a young girl going to California. She has dreams of becoming a model, and she gets very successful in these dreams. She is dating a boy named Dean, who is a photographer played by Carl Glessman. She ends up staying at a motel run by this jerk named Hank, played by Keanu Reeves. She makes friends with a makeup artist named Ruby, played by Jenna Malone. She ends up working at a modeling agency run by Roberta, played by Christina Hendricks, and becomes the envy of many of the models at this agency, particularly Sarah, played by Abby Lee, and Gigi, played by Bella Heathcote. Now, I do like Ellie Fanning. I think she's a terrific actress, and this is her best performance, in my opinion. As for Nicholas Winding Refn, this movie is an improvement from Only God Forgives. I did like that movie, but not as much as I like Bronson and Drive. Those two are my two favorite Nicholas Winding Refn films. So I was pretty anxious about this movie, and I wanted to see if this movie was going to be an improvement from Only God Forgives, and it is an improvement. It's not as good as Bronson or Drive, but it is better than Only God Forgives. This movie is fantastic visually. It is very stunning to look at, and the cinematography is very good. Ellie Fanning is terrific in this role. Jenna Malone does a one-of-a-kind performance. Definitely a very shocking performance. Abby Lee and Bella Heathcote are also very good in this movie. I did like Christina Hendricks in the movie. Keanu Reeves I thought was very good. Carl Glessman I thought was very good in the movie too. Everybody did a really good job in this film. All the actors were great, and Nicholas Winding Refn did a great job directing this film and shooting it. The negatives, though, is that this movie's not for everybody. Then again, Nicholas Winding Refn movies are not for everybody. These movies are for people who like visual storytelling with a lot of metaphors, and that's one of the things that Nicholas Winding Refn is very good at. He's very good at shooting films that have an abstract meaning, and a lot of times not everybody gets that. And you can tell by looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score. The Rotten Tomatoes score is actually very low. I kind of wish it was a bit higher, because I think this is a very good movie. But then again, that's what I kind of expect from Rotten Tomatoes when it comes to a Nicholas Winding Refn film. Not every critic can get it. And Nicholas Winding Refn doesn't really appeal to everybody. It's an acquired taste, I guess. But he is a very good filmmaker, and this is a very good film. I definitely think people should see this film and give it a chance. I really did like it, and even though it is a bit shocking, even though I did turn away at some of the stuff in this movie, I really did like it, and I think I will see it again eventually. So I'm going to give this movie a B+. If you like movies that have visual metaphors and are dark and very art housey, then you will like this movie. Give this movie a chance.